Well, it's that time of year when Aussies start dusting off the luggage to head off on a long-awaited holiday. Whether you're going overseas, maybe road tripping the country or having a staycation, there are lots of decisions to make and itineraries to play.
Now, Roam, R-O-A-M, is the Nightly's digital travel magazine and is full of travel tips and tricks and pointers before you set off for summer. Editor of Roam, Richard Clune, joins us live. Nice to see you back, mate.
Good morning, both.
One of the busiest times of year for Aussies travelling around. What do we need to consider before we jump on the plane or on the train?
Today is actually the busiest day of the year at Sydney Airport.
Is that right?
Fun fact, Larry. Fun fact for a Friday.
Wow.
So you can smell it. You can smell the holidays in the air, right? People are finishing school, everyone's setting off, and we're really getting engaged for this this period.
Smell the holidays or smell the frustration of being stuck in traffic?
Bit of both. But we'll hopefully avoid some of that frustration with a few sort of, top-line family tips about this time of year.
So you've got a tip for Aussies on the East Coast often complain that maybe let's head to Perth.
Yeah.
Let's go to WA. You say you're a fan and it's maybe an underrated destination.
I think it's a massively underrated destination, Kylie, absolutely. And I think it is that tyranny of distance that we have in this country at times, that people look at it and think it's just that bit too far. You know what? It's not. There's planes from every capital city. It takes roughly about 5 hours. And once you get there, you are in a beautiful part of Australia. And I think Perth as a city has really stepped up the last 10 years, yeah? There's a lot of people who've been moving back there. There's a lot of things that have opened up. You go there for the beaches and they're phenomenal. A lot of people talk about Cottesloe. Head a little bit further up the coast. Have a look at north, in and around Trigg. There's some phenomenal little beaches up there. There's an incredible food scene in Perth these days.
Yes.
From incredible dining and fine dining that it is at a place called Gibney from George Kalis on the beach. But bring it right back. There's a place in Cottesloe called Daisy's. They do a cinnamon scroll that I think changed my life. And
then there's the Margaret River if you're going to go.
And it opens up the world. It opens up the whole state, and Margaret River isn't far away. And if you go to Margaret River, I would suggest check out just behind Margaret River, up into the forest around there as well, which is another destination people perhaps overlook.
Sounds good, mate. What about a destination that gives us the best of both worlds? Something for mum and dad, and the kids are happy at the same time, so everyone's happy, basically.
Yeah. So head to the Goldie, but make sure you head up into the hinterland. So the Gold Coast, incredibly accessible place.
Yeah.
We know it for the beautiful beaches. What we're going to say is go and check out the green behind the gold, which is this phenomenal hinterland that's only half an hour away. It's people overlook it. So you can do it in the day. It's a great place for rainforest, for exploration. Some incredible accommodation up there like Beachmont Estate. And as I said, just getting lost in this incredible wilderness that is, as I said, 30 minutes from the coast.
What do we Google? Gold Coast hinterland?
Gold Coast hinterland, Kylie, absolutely. Gold Coast hinterland, you can't go wrong. As I said, you can do it in a day and you can go up there for a week and really get away from it and relax.
Sounds great.
Are there any spots you think Aussies should be considering for a more sort of low-key escape this year?
Yeah, one place that I head to with the family and I like to get to is down the Sapphire coast of New South Wales, which is that little bit further, and it literally sits 6 hours out of Sydney, 6 hours up from Melbourne, so it's between the two, 3 hours out of Canberra, if you're that way inclined. But a phenomenal place, again, perhaps a little bit overlooked, but we're seeing whales there, absolutely beautiful water, a place that's doing exceptionally well in and around accommodation and food, and that is accommodation that stretches across the gamut of everything from caravan parks and camping to some decent, sort of higher end stuff as well. Sapphire Coast, southern New South Wales, you're talking Merimbula, Pambula, Bega, Eden. They called it Eden for a reason.
Oh, it's
absolutely beautiful, and I don't think enough people are aware of it.
Okay, now we all really want a holiday. Good to see you.
Some good last-minute tips there. For the latest in travel and destinations, you can check out Roam. That's what you're looking for. It's in the Nightly, free every Saturday. Head to 7news.com.au and you'll find it there.
Thank you, mate.
Good
We're back
stuff.
right after this.